A Bundt pan is for baking a dense ring-shaped cake called, oddly enough, a bundt. Typically it has a fluted or swirl design and originated in Europe. The name is thought to come from the German word Bundtkuchen, Kuchen meaning cake and Bundt meaning a gathering of people. Nice. Bundt pans were originally ceramic, which is fragile, or cast iron, which is heavy. Today's version is typically made of cast aluminium, unbreakable and much lighter. At the factory, they begin the production process by melting ingots of recycled aluminium. The furnace heats the ingots to 700 degrees Celsius, at which point they liquefy. From the melting furnace, workers transfer the molten aluminium to a holding furnace, which keeps it in a liquid state until casting. The casting process is entirely automated. A ladle descends into the holding furnace and scoops up just under a kilogram of aluminium, enough for one Bundt pan. The molten metal then gets poured into a sleeve. A high-speed ram immediately pushes it into a Bundt pan mould. The pressure and speed combined shoot the molten aluminium into every part of the mould cavity. As the hot aluminium hits the cooler mould, it solidifies in about 10 seconds. Then the two halves of the mould automatically separate and the cast pan is extracted. Between castings, a robot cleans the mould with a blast of air, water and lubricant. This removes any residue. This is critical because even a tiny speck of dust left behind would mar the next casting. As each pan comes off the machine, workers inspect it for any flaws. When it comes time to produce a different style Bundt pan, like this one with 6 mini cake forms, they simply mount the corresponding mould onto the casting machine. Because the machine fills the mould under pressure, some aluminium oozes out between the two halves of the mould, and that's removed with a single strike of a trimming press. A computer-guided router, working 2 pans at a time, smooths the rough edges. Then it refines the handle slots, finalizing the shape. Now the aluminium surface must be spotless, ready for a non-stick coating to be applied. So the pans go through an industrial washing machine. 1 wash and 3 rinse cycles, and finally a drying cycle. The pans now move down the coating line. As the pans spin by, spray guns apply a silicon-based decorative coating to the outside surface. The pans then go through an oven for 15 minutes to cure the coating. The pans are then flipped right side up and sent through another spray line, this time to coat the inside. The interior coating is a food-safe silicon polyester material designed to release the cake easily from the pan. It's similar to the non-stick coating on a frying pan, the difference being that the chemical composition is designed to prevent sugar rather than protein from sticking to the pan. Once more, the pans go through an oven for 15 minutes to cure the coating. Once the finished pans exit the oven, they're inspected for any flaws in the coatings. From a practical perspective, a Bundt pan's ring shape has definite advantages over an ordinary pan. The tube in the middle funnels heat to the centre of the cake mix, helping it bake quicker and more thoroughly. So next time you want to impress your friends with your cake baking skills, you may want to take a punt on a Bundt. I thank you.